in front of my road and she's fucking dying.
And she was still alive and stopped and said, finish her, finish her. So I shot the girl. That's exactly how it went.
You're how old are you?
12.
12 years old. The black Scott.
Yeah, she won't.
I'm going to jail. You shot somebody that's dead, boy. What the
On the last night,
What the fuck
March
these niggas-
2023, 6 teenagers piled into a car in rural Florida. They were
Hey.
friends.
Didn't this happen up here? My camera just turned on. Oh no, didn't this happen up here? I don't know why my camera just turned on. Shit.
By morning, teenagers piled into a car in rural Florida.
Yeah, it say rural. Rural. I don't know how to pronounce that shit. I think it did happen up here.
They were friends.
If I ain't mistaken.
By morning, 3 of them would be dead, executed
Cause they killed her in the woods or some shit
by
like
the
that.
other 3.
We gon'
And when
see.
detectives sat the suspects down, every single one of them told the same lie, that they were the only innocent person in that car. At 10:30 p.m., a man in Marion County stepped outside to
Oh,
check
no,
on
this-
his
that said
dumpster.
Marion
His
County,
neighbor
never
said
mind.
it sounded like a car crashed into it, maybe a couple of pops.
911 with the address of the emergency. What is the telephone number you're calling from?
I don't know. There's a girl laying in front of my road and she's fucking dying.
Okay, is she awake?
She's dying. I don't know. Can you send an ambulance, please, very quick?
Okay, I need to understand if she's awake, sir.
She's gargling on
Boy,
her
that's
blood.
crazy
Yes,
as
you need to
fuck.
turn her on her side so she doesn't choke, okay?
God. Okay. She's on her side. She's breathing. She looks real young, like
Uh-huh.
16 maybe. She has blood in her ear, and her head looks... She has blood all over her head and the back of her head, but it doesn't look like any more is coming out. I
That
don't
is
see any
crazy as
holes or
fuck.
nothing. It just looks like her head is like dented.
Her name was Layla Silvernail, 16 years old, shot in the back of the head. At that moment, she was the only victim anyone knew about. Deputies arrived within minutes.
It was 3 of them though.
He rolled her over her side because she had a bunch of blood, but they're saying gunshot wound in the back of the head. Okay.
She's not responsive?
No,
Oh.
not responsive.
You guys know?
No, there's no ID, no nothing.
Young girl, older girl?
Younger girl.
What color hair?
Hey, I don't know. Okay, like, so since you left the chat, I don't know if you're refreshing or not, but did you see what this nigga Carol 8400 just said? Like, do you see that chat right there? Nigga jumped in the chat first time saying anything. Like, that's a crazy introduction to your character. You feel me?
It looked like brown. But look, see if you can.
I rock with him though, cause I sure do. I've been waiting on somebody to ask me that question.
It's hard to tell. Not yet. Not at the moment.
Officers found the neighbor who'd first heard the noise.
She called you. You come out here, see her on her side, blood everywhere.
And I called.
Call 911. She told you to move her on her side because it was coming out of her mouth and everything.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you hear anything? Did you hear the possible crash or possible
I
gunshot?
didn't hear it at all.
You didn't hear nothing
She
at all?
told me it sounded like someone crashed into my dumpster, and then there was like 2 shots.
So, around what time did you hear? You said it sounded like a gun, like a.
Yeah, it wasn't a loud gunshot. I would say about 20, 30 minutes ago. It wasn't a loud gunshot, but I heard about 4 or 5. And I kind of blew it off casually, and then I just looked out of my window because I did think it was strange with it, how late it was. And I saw the car run into the dumpster. And once I seen the car run into the dumpster, I stepped out my door, and I seen a man run out of the car down the road towards my yard, and I yelled at him, "What the fuck are you doing?" And then I seen him run back towards the car, take a minute, and I was calling him because it was his dumpster, and I seen him skirt off into the neighborhood. I only seen one person running, and it was a male. It had a male figure, had a hat on. I want to say he was like 5 foot, maybe, but it was only one dude running down the road.
Well,
Did you hear the crash first, or did you hear it sound
I
like
heard the gunshots first.
Gunshots first, then the crash. Then the driver bolted into Forest Lake Park. What Alexia didn't know, the car
Bro, I'm
still
trying to
had
put
a
the chat on
body
the screen.
inside it.
Whatever.
Layla
Damn.
was transported to a hospital. She would not survive. On April 1st, Michael Hodo
Rest in
Jr.,
peace.
17, was found in a ditch half a mile from Layla. Gunshot wound to the head. The following day, the car Alexia watched disappear was found partially submerged in a retention pond. Inside the trunk, 16-year-old Camille Quarles. This wasn't a crime of passion.
Bruh.
It was a cleanup, and the investigation led to 3 names: Robert Robinson, 17, Taj
nigga looks
Bruton,
30.
16, Christopher Atkins, 12 years old. Before any suspect confessed, someone came forward, an anonymous source close to both the suspects and the victims, who didn't just know what happened. They knew it was coming.
Obviously, there's a lot of people that...
Yeah, I mean, like, at what point... Okay, it's confusing, though, because it's like, the nigga 12 years old. 12. How the fuck... Like, what was his thought process? I wasn't even thinking about trying to kill somebody at 12 years old. Nigga, I was worried about Call of Duty Black Ops. Black Ops 2 at 12 years old in GTA. Like, and then at the beginning of the video, the nigga said, the lady said that he shot somebody while they was already dead. So he just out there doing shit for no reason. He ain't had no reason to be there. Nigga had to be watching some TV or something. That's the most influential age you could be at. But you can't do that in real life. You got to do that on the game, bro. You got to do it on the game. Not real life, bro. Hey.
that are saying that...
This happened in 2023. This nigga is 15 years old. No. He was 12 in 2023. 4 years. No, that's 3 years. I'm tripping. Yeah, he 15. Like, what the fuck? He 15 now. He ain't even in the real prison yet.
I got called from my friend that brother had called him. This is what happened. They shot Camille because she kept moving around. And then they shot Layla.
Now, do you know if that happened like in the car or...
Everything happened in the car.
Okay.
Damn.
All I know is all this that happened, it was what Sosa had.
For what Sosa had? So why would they shoot Camille first if it was over what Sosa had going on?
No leases. They wanted to rob him at first. None of the shooting, none of the killing was supposed to be happening. When I got told that he was a Rob and Taj, I already knew what they was gonna do because, like I said, me and them was friends, right? And they used to.
They got the captions all fucked up on this video.
They did something to me that I would never let somebody else do. They acted like that was my friend. Came to my house and almost shot me right there. They're in the mentality that they don't give a fuck at all.
Armed with this account, detectives brought in the suspects, and what followed were 3 interrogations that told. Detectives brought in the suspects, and what followed were
That nigga right there, this nigga here is throwed off in the head completely. Something ain't right about his ass.
3 interrogations that told 3 completely different stories.
They got a big ass
with
blazer
one thing
on.
in common. In every version, the person talking was the only innocent one.
You seen how he was... Nigga ain't right. And then look at his haircut.
in the car. Robert Robinson, 17,
My camera
was
might go
brought in
off.
with his mother. The detectives had spoken to Robert before, months earlier, about a separate violent crime, and remembered the warning he'd given them.
So we're investigating several different crimes that have occurred, and I wanted you to be here and while we're speaking to him, if that's okay with you.
Okay.
Do you guys understand each of these rights I've explained to you? Mom and Robert, having these rights in mind, will you speak with us? Yes.
Well, I tell you what.
We're trying to bring the best way to say this to you guys. We're investigating several different
That's what he did.
incidents that occurred over the
Little
last couple of
dumbass.
weeks.
Okay.
One being
My camera gonna come back on in a couple minutes. This shit overheating for some reason.
a theft of side-by-side. One being the theft of, a burglary. We're investigating a robbery, and we're investigating a murder. Okay?
Murder?
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, don't look confused. Nigga, murder? Murdered who? I can't stand when a nigga act dumb. I can't stand that shit. It pisses me off so much because you know what you did. You know what you did. Look at this dumb ass face. Fat nose ass nigga.
So,
first ones you named is believable. The last one you named is not. So
I just want you to be.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go forward.
Right.
Murder.
And so,
What do you mean murder?
Just let them get out what they're gonna say, because the first ones,
Oh my God,
I would sit here and be like, okay,
right,
that's believable. So
the thefts and the robbery and
the thefts, like not no robbery. He just has sticky fingers. Like it's never like
Never been violent.
Yeah, it's never violent or anything like that. So
right.
Let's go
But
forward.
the thing is, you know, and when I talked to Rob before, it was it's been several months now.
Murder.
But it was related to a violent crime, not one that he committed. Hold on, Rob.
Yes, nigga, murder. It's what you did. That's the act.
You were with the person who did within a couple of hours of that happening, and that falls back to the people that you associate with. And we had a long conversation about that, and I just mentioned it to you about the path that you're on, and that tattoo on your hand associating you with those people. Okay, and that's why we're talking to you first, because there's other people involved, and I still think you have that on your hand, but I don't think that's what's in here, man.
Yeah.
And I know we had a long conversation about throwing your friends under the bus and being a snitch and all that, but this is a big deal, man.
Ain't no such thing as snitching when your ass is on the line.
Exactly.
Like, so
And that's what I want to get to the youth these days, you know what I'm saying? Is to snitch on these niggas, man. Going to jail for another nigga for, bro. Tell these niggas everything.
You do, but if you know something,
All right, folks.
we're gonna be honest. Like, all the I ain't snitching on my homeboy or none of that, because they talking about murders.
I don't know what
Correct.
you're talking about. No murder.
So if
I
you
don't know
know
nothing about no
something,
murder.
We gotta be
He
honest.
just,
I understand.
This nigga knows
I want you to
everything.
tell the truth, because
Yes,
we're
I'm
asking
sure I'm
questions we
snitching
don't know the answer
off
to.
back,
If we're
off the
starting
back,
off right,
homie.
Sosa came over earlier. He came over earlier. He did not come over to my house later on.
I didn't say he came over to the house per se, but you saw him again that night.
I didn't see him again that night. I saw Sosa one time
He has
that
a
day.
6:30
I have a curfew.
Robert shut it down. Home all day, curfew at 6:30. But before the detective went anywhere near the murders, he started with something smaller.
Okay, tell me about that. Stole the John Deere.
Side by
Right.
side.
That's a dog. I be a dog. I didn't even steal that, bro. He wanted to go hit him. I was with him, but I did not steal that, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I was with him, but I did not steal it. I didn't even hop in it. They stole it, went back home, because it was all in Waha. It was not far. Walked right back home. I did not hop in it, not go with them. Because that's not what I went out there to do. That's not what I went out there to do. He seen the thing still had keys. He hopped in and he drove off. I didn't steal the side by side either. Like, so that I was there. I'm gonna lie, like I was there. I seen it. I seen it get stolen.
Appreciate me.
Rob, I know you're being honest. We know you're being honest because we saw you on video. Okay, for that. Okay, so thank you for being honest. That's the first honest thing you've told us today.
Small admission, small reward. Build a pattern of truth on low stakes questions so the suspect keeps going when the stakes get higher. Classic technique. And it worked, because the stakes were about to get a lot higher. Earlier that same night, around 7 p.m., this group committed an armed robbery. A man came to buy a gun from 3-5. He got in the car with $200. He didn't leave with it.
Brother.
So what happened? What about earlier that night? The first incident that we talked to you about, also in the forest at around 7 o'clock that night.
What?
Since we're being completely honest now with each other,
What do you mean?
the incident earlier that night.
Around 7 o'clock with the chubby Spanish-looking guy.
Oh, that was, man. So basically, we was in the forest. Legit. He was trying to buy 3-5's gun. He was trying to buy 3-5's gun, and then we went out there and it was like,
Why does 3-5 have a gun? He's 12 years old.
well, what happened? He got in the car. He had like $200. He gave me the $200, and I told him you bugged. And then he went to get out the car, and 3-5 shot at him. But he didn't hit him. I don't think he hit him.
At 7 p.m., they robbed a man at gunpoint and a 12-year-old shot at him. 3 hours later, they'd kill 3 of their own friends. That's the escalation.
Bro,
robbery to murder
fuck?
in one night.
Hard my dog, 3-5 my dog. Everybody in that car I was friends with. and everybody in that car was friends. That's how we was all in the car. Right. Todd did it because he was gun. It was really for the gun. Like, it was really for the gun. That's really what he wanted, was the candy.
Taj wanted Sosa's gun. That was the motive for 3 executions.
Are you a cold-blooded murderer?
I didn't kill anybody.
Are you there and something happened that was an accident and it got out of hand?
I was not there when somebody got killed. Like, why y'all not
when we step out and look
part?
at your phone that's in the other
it's
room.
It's not going to show I was there with no... What time did somebody get killed?
We're talking later that evening.
I know you don't have the heart to kill nobody. I know that for a fact.
You don't know, mother. I don't care. It wasn't me. I didn't say nobody. They trying to get me to like sit.
I didn't say that you killed anyone. Robert, you don't understand that you're just as guilty if you know who did it and you're not saying nothing.
Damn.
That's guilty by association. Like, what part of that is not clicking for you?
Exactly,
bitch.
bitch.
3-5 right now.
Bro, okay, 3-5 did not get y'all.
See, now he finna try to throw a little 3-5 under the bus, even though 3-5 is a stone cold killer. He should have been did that. What the fuck?
3-5 was still with. I
don't understand why you keep lying.
Because 3-5 stayed like 3-5. I don't know.
It doesn't matter. I don't understand why you keep lying. And then you go back.
It's gonna be a snitch. And it
doesn't matter.
Kill me. It don't matter. That is a snitch and I will die. This is not no joke. You would die. Like, you would die for snitching out here. People die for that. Real talk. Mama, people get popped and killed for snitching. That is real life.
Oh, man. Who introduced him to this life? You know, if you snitch, you get killed. You don't have to live like this, bro. You could just not go that way, that direction.
Didn't kill nobody.
Robert cracked, but only halfway. His first version blamed Taj for everything.
The whole story?
Were you there?
Let him talk. I say the whole story.
Tell me the whole story.
All right, so after we left back, I was with. We had left back out. We went to pick up Taj. Taj came out the house. As soon as Taj came out the house, first thing he told me, like, we knocking on.
Whoa.
Knocking out. I was like, nah, bro, I ain't even trying to do all that. He was like, bro, we gonna do it. We went to the forest. I dropped to the forest. Taj up the gun, shot head. He shot Layla in the head. 3-5 dropped the back seat and he shot the girl in the back. And then he shot her in the head because she was not dead all the way.
What the fuck?
Where was Layla
Layla was in the driver's seat. Taj was in the middle. Layla was in the driver's seat. Taj was in the seat. And there was a girl in the trunk. Like, she was just in the trunk the whole ride. And I told him, don't do it. I said, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. When he shot the people, I just like, take me home. He was like, man, you better not snitch. I'm going to kill you too. You better not snitch. I'm going to kill you too.
Who said that to you?
Taj. He said, you better not snitch. I'm going to kill you too.
And when asked if there had been any warning before the first shot,
we was all supposed to go together to go hit. We was all supposed to go together. We was just in the car. It was so random. Like, he just said he wanted to knock him off. I'm not thinking he's serious though. Like, at the time when he first said it, if you would have seen his face, like, right, he was laughing, like, you would not think he was serious when he first said
This
it.
nigga is tweaking.
I didn't think he was serious until when the car started slowing down and I seen him up the gun. I'm looking, boom, boom.
he was laughing. Robert's description of the seconds before Taj
Damn.
allegedly shot 2 people in the head. Robert stuck to the story for hours. Taj did it. He was just there. But 6 hours later, the detective came back to the
This
one
nigga's losing
question
his
Robert
mind.
still hadn't answered.
Did you shoot that girl in the trunk?
In the trunk?
Yeah.
3-5 shot that gun in the trunk.
You sure?
He did shoot that gun in the trunk.
3-5's right next door.
3-5 shot that gun in the
How
trunk.
many times?
He shot her once.
How many times you shoot her?
Damn.
Once.
You shot her once?
Oh my god, you stupid motherfucker. This nigga.
You shoot her.
Once.
You shot
Oh
her once.
This
my god.
is exactly how when he stopped
Come
up the
on,
gun,
man.
he shot Sosa. I upped the gun. I tried to shoot Layla. It clicked. He shot Layla.
And then 3-5 dropped the back seat and he shot the girl in the back, and she was still alive and stopped and said, finish her, finish her. So I shot the girl. That's exactly how it went. No lie, no question.
So you racked around to get one in the chamber?
Yeah, I cocked it back. I cocked it back because I told you I cocked it back, but he shot the girl. I cocked it back, he shot Layla. And then 3-5 dropped the seat and he shot the girl in the back and stopped and said, finish her, finish her, finish her. So I shot the girl. If I did not do what that man told me to do, bro, I would not have went home that night.
He had a gun the whole time. He tried to shoot Layla, the gun jammed, he cocked it, and when Camille was still alive in the trunk, he finished the job. 7 hours of I didn't kill nobody, so I shot the girl. After the confession, Robert reapproached detectives on his own. His mother had told them to stop, but he wanted to keep talking, and what he described was the aftermath.
So where did you guys go back to?
Tajman.
Because this is my...
He already ready for prison. Look at this nigga fit.
Went to the lake, parked the car at the lake, and then I walked home.
So you said we were all at the lake?
Honestly, they
okay.
We all went to the lake, and then I walked home from the lake. I took my clothes off, gave them to Taj, and I walked home from the lake. Me and 3-5. 3-5 walked with me. He had it back.
But then he put all your clothes with blood all over it.
He had clothes in his hands. The clothes was in his hands.
And I'm not getting on to you. I'm just trying to understand.
Yeah, the clothes was in his hands. Everything else was in the backpack, like the weed and all of that, the guns and stuff. That was in the backpack. The clothes was in his hands. I think he burned them. That's what he told me he did with them. Me and 3-5 went back to the house. We had drawers on. Okay. I gave my clothes to Taj.
Two teenagers walking home through Aquawaha in their underwear at midnight. They just killed 3 people, stripped off their clothes to destroy the evidence, and walked home in the dark. That's Robert's version. Every terrible detail, except that in his telling, someone else always pulled the trigger first. Now it was Taj's turn to talk. His version would point right back at Robert. And unlike Robert, who took 7 hours to break, Taj started talking immediately.
At first, she was like, we finna go smoke. She's like, all right. Now, I knew something because we went to Lake Ware together. Now, I went to Lake Ware at first, and then I got expelled, went to school because I was late to class all the time, skipping from time to time, you know. He called me, he's like, yo, we finna smoke, this, that, and the third. I ain't asked what was going on, I was just like, shit, fuck it, I guess we finna ride around and smoke. We driving on the way out there, and the car with me at the time, when they picked me up, was so, Layla was driving, right? I'm sitting behind. It was so. Layla over here, 3-5 was behind Layla. So over there, my was in the middle. Robert Raw was in the middle. So we driving. They like, yo, we finna go and so run this up. He was like, yo, we finna go and take this dirt bike. We finna go rob this dirt bike. What we finna do? Like rob a dirt bike. At this time, I'm already going to. I'm out right now because I'm scared, I'm paranoid, I don't want to go to jail. I'm like, so therefore, I'm like, I'm not finna go rob nobody. You're crazy as hell, drop me off.
Thanks, Cap.
Take me back to Spring House. Nah, bro, we not taking you back to Spring House, bro. You tripping, we need you for this. No, I'm not doing this. Somewhere until I get service, because at this time, I don't have service on my phone. So I start walking, I just walk. Eventually, I get service. As soon as I get service, I call Spring. Spring, can you please come get me? I don't know what they got going on. I just got dropped off. Can you please come get me? So she come, she pull up, she get me, and then we go back to her house. That was mine. What happened in mine. I know Robin 3-5 was the last people with him.
Dropped off, called his girlfriend, went home, clean. Except Robert named Taj as the shooter, the anonymous source named Taj, and detectives had evidence that put him somewhere he said he'd never been. So they brought him back.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Robin and 3-5 said that you were the guy in all this. I'm not. Like I said, I'm not saying it because it's not true. This is what they told me. Mm-hmm. They told me that you like pre-planned all this to happen, and then you like forced them to do things. I don't want to put words in your mouth, but I also don't want to learn from fingerprints and DNA. I know that you were in the car.
Yeah, I was there.
But you weren't in the car when they were dead, right?
No.
You weren't in the car when they were shot?
No.
Okay. This case is national news.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very big thing. I get it. People do dumb stuff, okay? People make mistakes.
Dumb. This is just psychotic. Like, that's why, like, yeah, this is not no dumb decision that somebody can just sit back and make. This is legit.
You
psychotic.
Absolutely.
You think that the people did this? That it was an intentional act that they were planning on doing that?
They had to. They had to.
They had to. His own words, calling it premeditated while insisting he wasn't part of it.
Whether you burned your clothes in the woods after all of this, we need to know about that now, because the evidence is piling up and you're getting deeper and deeper into the mix of this. And for you to tell us, sit here and say that you don't know anything and that you weren't there, I mean, this is the opportunity, pretty much your only opportunity to get in front of this. Because right now, all the fingers are pointing at you.
Yeah, I understand that. I want y'all to ask me any questions that y'all need.
Did you put a hoodie on? Did you put gloves on to go out there and do that, and then change your mind after they said they weren't going to go? They were going to rob somebody instead of go car hopping.
Yeah.
So you were dressed to go car hopping.
Yeah, I was dressed to go car hopping.
Okay.
I was gonna go car hopping.
But you weren't gonna mess with robbing somebody.
The robbing was crazy because I know how robbing get down. So yes, the car hopping I was dressed to do that. I was not like
What were those clothes that you were wearing?
Those clothes, I had a black hoodie, I had on a green and black ski mask, all black Air Forces.
I'm telling you right now, the evidence that we have puts you out and about with them at the time of the murder.
Yeah.
Okay. Not with Spring.
For the first time, Taj stopped denying, and what came out of him was something no one in that room expected.
Is it any way, like, because after I tell y'all this story, I'ma die. So therefore, I'm scared to tell this story. But is there any way I can get protective custody for anything after this story? Because I know
when we take you to the jail, I'll make sure that you get in protective custody.
This nigga lying.
And after I tell you this, and after I tell you what I have seen, and this, I couldn't even tell my parents this, bro, because legit these people is telling me, like, I'm scared to tell these people are telling me that I done got into some deep shit. They can't say this. I have to take the murders. Like, they telling me I have to take this. I have to take this.
I'm telling you, this is what I gotta understand.
Because I was supposed to be, because they telling me I was supposed to be the one that went down for them. I was supposed to come in and tell them this, that, and there.
You were supposed to go down for
Yeah, I was supposed to go down for the murders, because they was like, if you don't go down for the murders, then they knew Spring. That's why Spring been getting hella death threats. They knew my mama, because
what up, Chris?
They knew what my mama looked like. They knew what my auntie looked like. They knew what my sister looked like. They knew what Spring looked like. So I got scared. And I still don't even want to tell y'all the story, because if it gets out, bro, I'm gonna die. Either in prison or in the real world, I'm gonna die. This man is something that y'all have never seen before.
It's so crazy because this nigga knew all this information before they went and did the shit, knowing that they were gonna get caught. You can't kill 3 people and get away with it, you dumb bitch.
Taj Bruton was 16 years old, and he sat in an interrogation.
Hell, these niggas be
telling
talking about
detectives he'd been pressured to take the fall for 3 murders, or his entire family would be killed. Then he told his second story, and in this version, he was in the car the whole time.
So I was in the car, did witness it, but at the same time, like I said, a lot of stuff still stands. I didn't have no gun, never had no gun. I still was sitting where I was sitting at. Everything is still the same, except I did witness it.
Well, tell me the whole story one more time.
Okay, start it over. Rob, look at me. I'm
Dude,
gonna
watch
rob
out.
these niggas tonight, and if they don't, this exactly how you
watch
say
out,
it.
bro.
I'm gonna rob these niggas tonight, and if they don't go for it, I'm gonna kill them.
In Taj's new version, Robert was the mastermind. Robert announced the plan. Robert pulled the first trigger.
They upped the guns. They like, give me all that. So they had weed in the car. They had money, and they had a gun in the car. So they like, give me all that. I need all that, and get the fuck out of the car and walk. Like they was gonna rob the car. They was gonna rob everything. So they was like, get the fuck out of the car and walk. So Sosa and Layla, they're like that, bro. They wasn't going for that. Like Sosa and Layla sitting there like, bro, I'm not getting. You going to shoot me? You going to shoot me? I don't give a fuck. I'm not getting out of my car. You're not finna take none of my shit without killing me. So they're like, oh, all right. So boom, shot. They pulled down, and then at this point, I'm shitting bricks. I'm like, it's no way they just shot these people like this out here in the middle of nowhere.
Now who shot who?
3-5 in his back, 3-5 shot. So boom.
It's crazy because like, you know what I'm getting from this, right, is that these little niggas, the 12-year-old was the head honcho is what I'm getting already. It's crazy as fuck. And they ain't had, man.
Layla got shot by Rob because that was diagonal. And then shit, the back seat, he pulled down, like, legit, it was crazy as fuck. This nigga 3-5, so after they both died, they like, I seen Rob try to shoot her, right?
And when he tried to shoot her, he shot her, and then his gun didn't go off, so he reloaded it again and shot her. Like it didn't go off at first, and then he reloaded, shot her, and then the back he pulled down the seat, he shot her too.
Rob shot her too?
Huh?
Rob shot her?
No, 3-5 shot her. But no, Rob shot her too though. That's what you don't understand. Yeah, 3-5 shoots her, right? And then she's not dead yet, so Rob sees that and he shoots her to make sure she's dead.
Taj confirmed the gun jam. He confirmed that Rob finished Camille. He
Hey,
confirmed
these niggas
everything
is
Robert had
tripping,
already
bro.
confessed to, except in Taj's version, he was a helpless bystander.
So I'm sitting here finna bawl my eyes out, bro. I'm scared as hell. I'm sitting here and I'm like, bro, if I tell anybody anything, if I do this, if I do that, Lil 30 is gonna come after me. So he.
Who the fuck is Lil 30? Who is Lil 30?
The fucking, cause he playing no.
That's gotta be like, I don't know. They ain't said shit about no Lil 30 yet.
Huh?
Did you run?
Or is that Lil 3-5?
Yeah.
No, cause they has guns.
You stayed in the car?
Yes, I had to.
Did anybody run?
No.
It's gotta be. It has to
According
be,
to
bro.
Taj, the only reason he got back in the car after the shooting was because Robert would have killed him if he didn't. Robert says Taj was the mastermind. Taj says Robert was the mastermind. Both.
And it's so crazy because both of these niggas have the exact same story. Them two niggas on the side, they got the exact same story, except they put themselves in the opposite position. Saying that the little 12-year-old led the whole fucking thing. Man.
Say 3-5 was forced to shoot, and both swear they never held a gun. And then there was the third suspect, the one both Robert and Taj agreed on. The 12-year-old they both said shot Camille Quarles.
Man, what I'm thinking is the 12-year-old, he really not the lead. He ain't the lead. It's just that cause he 12 years old, they could put all this shit on him because he's 12 years old, right? Keep in mind, both of these niggas finna be adults. They 16 and 17. So it ain't funny, but it's it's funny as hell because these niggas stupid.
So, before I ask you any questions
Big
here,
Blazer having
you're
that nigga, why does he have that on?
12 years old. Now, this is going to be one of the silly questions I'm going to ask you. I'm going to ask you if you know the truth versus a lie. I'm going to give you an example. If a little boy were to come in here and were to color on all these walls with a red crayon and then were to tell me that they didn't do it, is that a truth or a lie? It's a lie.
Steve Harvey ass code.
The same kid would have colored on the walls and then said,
damn, they got two of them.
I colored on the walls. I'm sorry about it. Is that the truth or a lie?
They got no blankets in this
homicide
bitch.
detective teaching a child the concept of honesty before asking him about 3 murders. The detectives told Christopher that Robinson had already talked and that his story was pointing directly at him.
Robert Robinson, Reaper, you guys are friends, right? I've talked to him down there, and he has been 100% honest with me and told me everything. Okay? And a lot of the things he's telling me are pointing at
goddamn linebacker.
Christopher gave his first version. Vague, no names. The detective wasn't buying it.
6:30 p.m. Yeah, that sounds good. And where were you at about that time?
Our house.
Okay. And so you're hanging out with on last Thursday night. Okay. What did you guys do? Tell me all about your night.
First, we made something to eat. Then we watched TV. And I think he went to sleep.
Okay.
About what time did he think that he went to sleep, brother?
I don't know.
Okay. What happened after KJ went to bed?
I think I went to sleep.
So what the other two dudes said, the plan was, because the light skin that they killed, right? They said he had a gun. And they wanted to steal the gun from him. But then the other dude, he said the whole plan was to, cause the little nigga right here, he had some money on him and he had a gun. And they was finna go sell a gun to get some more money from the dude that they was buying it from. They fuck around and just robbed him. But then when they was in the car, cause they was all in the car together with each other at the point, when they went to try to sell the gun, they robbed him. And I think the girls was finna snitch or some shit like that. So they end up, doing what they had to do. So it's a weird story, but we probably gonna get the full rundown at the end, cause the shit been everywhere. Shit.
So I think what you just told me was what you probably had rehearsed in your mind several times to tell a police officer if you ever had to talk about that Thursday night. Because sitting here and talking to you with your mom here crying and knowing that you have these siblings, you're probably in sort of an embarrassing and shameful position. I've worked with people before that feel embarrassed or sad or upset.
Yeah, it is some super. Pretty much the entire afternoon on this day, they was just robbing and stealing shit. And then some niggas said that they planned to actually kill them 3 people. The two girls and the one dude. I don't fucking know.
About something that they've done. And I know you're cold, but your body position to me, when you're sitting here talking to me, says that you're somebody that feels bad and they have a weight on their shoulders. They feel sorry about something that happened. So the story that you just told me, I'm not mad that she told me that. I know that it's not true. I know that a person's natural reaction when they sit in here and they talk to a police officer is to not say what is bearing down on them right away, okay?
I'm not mad. I know that it's not true. The detective didn't yell. He read a 12-year-old's body language and told him gently that the rehearsed story wasn't going to work. And slowly, Christopher started to talk.
Damn, cooked his ass.
Says, let's go see some girls. You go out there and you said you see a white car. Can you mark where the white guy is? All right, so the white guy is, oh, thanks, he's in the passenger seat. And where's the white girl? All right, so she's in the driver's seat. And put a C for your name where you're sitting at. So Reaper's in the middle, and then you said there was a guy wearing all black. Can you draw an X where he's sitting? So the guy that you marked as an X, he raised the gun at the white guy, and you said he shot it? And then what happened after he did that?
Look up, and he shot the white girl.
The white girl, okay. Were people talking? Well,
no, it was just like the car, like we was listening to loud music, and like I thought somebody was shooting at us, so I hopped out the car and ran.
And then
they probably can't afford a lawyer, or they probably ain't even think about a public defender. And then on top of that, I think that's his mama sitting right next to him, so they technically allowed to question him with a parent present in the room.
You said you hopped out. I heard you say something about get back in or something. Did I hear that right?
You said get back in.
Tell me all about that and be specific. Describe what the X-Man here that we marked. What did he say to you?
Get back in.
How does this person look?
A ski mask, a jacket, and yeah.
What happened when you got back in the car? Now it's got this. What's happening with these 2 people? Are they okay? Are they starting to are they okay? Or they're not okay?
They was out of the car. He pushed them out.
He did what? He pushed them out?
3 suspects, 3 stories, and every single one of them ends the same way. I didn't want to do it. They made me. But the evidence didn't care whose version was true. All 3 had guns, and 3 teenagers were dead. The motive, confirmed at trial, was Michael Hodo's gun. In the days after the murders, detectives had to deliver the news to the families, and what those conversations sounded like was its own kind of horror.
Hi. Are you Mr. My son's dead, isn't he? We're not. We're still preliminary investigation. Do you have any photos of Michael?
Lisa. No. Who did this? That's what we're here to find out, okay? Lisa, have a seat right here. Is my granddaughter okay? Will she be okay? She's be at the hospital. I don't know anything. That's my son.
In May 2023, a grand jury indicted all 3. Robinson and Bruton on 3 counts of first-degree murder each. Atkins on 1 count, armed robbery, evidence tampering, all charged as adults. Christopher Atkins pleaded guilty in April 2025 and agreed to testify. Taj Bruton pleaded guilty in June. Robert Robinson pleaded no contest. On July 22, 2025, Christopher Atkins, 15 years old, was sentenced to 40 years with a review after 25. The following day, Taj Bruton and Robert Robinson were each sentenced to life in prison. Layla Silvernail was 16. Michael Hodo Jr. was 17. Camille Quarles was 16. 6 teenagers got in a car together on a Thursday night in rural Florida. 3 of them would never get out, and the 3 who did spent every minute afterward trying to convince the world it was somebody else's fault.
It's 40 years, life in prison. Oh my God. But what they just said was the main motive was to get that light-skinned nigga's gun. That was the whole reason they did that. What the fuck? I'm talking about some GTA 6. Gonna be good.